Namaste children, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see about textbook activities from the lesson number 1, Living World. Okay, first I will read the textbook. As and now, whenever we are getting the textbook activities, we will do that one accordingly. Okay, protection of environment is the duty of all. You must have heard this saying. The word environment is very familiar to us. The thing around us is environment. We can enjoy environment by seeing only. We see hills, forest, river, falls, stream, honeybee, insects, eagle, snake, soil, light, birds and so many other things around us which make us wonder. This is our environment. Our environment is home for diversity. You have the curiosity to know the speciality of this diversity. Haven't you? If so, understand this unit. Okay, children? See, after studying this lesson, you identify living beings and non-living things. Know the important characteristics of living beings. Introduce yourself to the method of food production in plants, life cycle of different types of plants, classify animals based on their feeding habits. Know the importance of protection of plants and animals. Okay, next read this story, Lazy Somanna. It is about Lazy Somanna is a person. Somanna is a lazy person. Even though he owns a piece of land, he has not worked for a single day in his land. He used to live only by receiving what others gave him. He was very fond of groundnuts, especially fried groundnuts. Once, while eating fried groundnuts, he got an idea. He thought that if he sowed groundnuts in his land, he would get enough groundnuts to eat and he need not beg anybody for it. Also, he felt that if he sowed fried groundnuts, yield would be fried groundnuts. So, there would be no need to fry the groundnuts. Not knowing the type of seeds to be sown, Somanna started sowing fried groundnuts from the next day itself. Seeing Somanna working in his land, the neighboring farmers were very happy that Somanna had shed his laziness finally. Days passed, plants grew and greenery was everywhere. But not a single plant appeared in Somanna's land. Think, you have read the story. Why did plants not grow in Somanna's land? See children, why means lazy Somanna has put the fried groundnuts. That is the reason plants are not appearing. Okay. Next children, raw groundnuts have the characteristics needed to grow into a plant. It is called living component. In fried groundnuts, the living component is destroyed. It is called the non-living state. In the environment, there are living beings which have the living characteristics and non-living beings which do not have the living characteristics. Okay. In the following chart, some components of the environment and some living characteristics are given. Read it carefully. If in each of the component of characteristics given in front of them are found, put right mark. If these characteristics are not found, put into mark. Okay children, this is the chart they have given. See, I have filled for you. You can refer this for your textbook. Okay, next. The components which you have marked right are called living beings, and those which you have marked into are called non-living things in environment. Okay. Next, some of the components seen in environment are given below. Identify them as living beings or non-living things. Put right mark in front of the correct choice. Okay, one more chart is here, children. I have filled it for you. You can refer this for your textbook. Next, activity. Make a list of other living beings and non-living things you have seen. Okay, this is the living being things I have written in the first line. See, man, cow, dog, lion, ant. Okay, in the second line I have written non-living things. Okay, paper, pen, book, table, bricks. These are the non-living things. Understood? Plants and animals are living beings. There are certain characteristics to decide them as living beings. The characteristics of living beings are given here. Know about this. First one, living beings are made up of cells. Observe these pictures. They are of plant and animal cells. You must have observed how a house is being constructed. When several things such as bricks, cement, water, steel, wood are arranged in an order, a house gets ready. Similarly, the body of living beings is made up of cells. You will learn more about cells in higher classes. Next, second point, living beings respire. You have learnt in the previous classes that living beings respire. During respiration, living beings taken in air use the oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Observe the given picture. This picture, children. Observe the given picture. Identify the picture and write here. What is this system called? It is called respiratory system. Okay. There are special organs to respire in animals. Plants also depend on oxygen for their respiration. Usually, they respire through stomata, small openings, okay, which are present on the lower surface of leaves. With the help of oxygen, the energy in the food is made available to the living body. Think, what are the advantages of the energy that is obtained from the food? Third point, living beings eat food. Living beings perform many activities daily, such as wood cutting, carrying load, hunting, etc. Right? See here, wood cutting is there, and carrying loads, hunting. Animals are hunting. Next, the names of some living beings are given below. They help us to work. How do they help us? Right here. See, living beings they have given here, and help or work which the animals are doing. Elephant, for what we will use this? Transportation in forest. For wood and all, we have to transport from the help of an elephant. Okay. Bullock, it is also used for transportation. We have seen in many of the places bullock carts are using still now. Right. Dog. Dog is for tracking and hunting. Next, to do all these works, living beings need energy. Isn't it, children? Yes, we need energy. They get this energy through food. Right? If you don't eat, where do you get energy? No, right? So that is the reason we have to eat food. Food of plants. Each part of a plant does one or the other activity. Don't they also need food? Yes, even plants also need food. How do plants obtain their food? Do you have any idea, children? Think. Yes, green plants produce their own food. That is why green plants are called autotrophs. Okay. Preparation of food in plants. Observe the picture. 4 important components needed to produce food by the plants are given. An activity. Which, from, what is the given below. Join the statements correctly and write it. See children, this is the picture they have given. What is the procedure? See, first procedure is atmosphere, carbon dioxide. Next is solar energy. Next is water, minerals and salts. Next is chlorophylls. These all are the components to prepare the food by the plants. Okay. Which, from what? Correct and write here. Solar energy, green leaf. Where do they get? They get it from the sunlight or solar energy from the sun. Okay. Next, water, minerals and salt. It is from atmosphere. Where do we get? This is from the soil. Okay. Next is carbon dioxide, sun. Where we will get this? From the atmosphere. Okay. Next is chlorophyll, soil. We will get it from the green leaf. Okay children. Next one children, we will continue. Plants use solar energy, carbon dioxide in air, absorb water, minerals and salts from soil through roots and prepare food with the help of chlorophyll in leaf. This process is called as photosynthesis. Understood? In the preparation of food by the plants, glucose is produced and oxygen is released. Write here the uses of these two for the living beings. Glucose. It is used in respiration to release energy. And second one is oxygen, used for respiration by plants and animals. Okay. Discuss in groups. What would have happened if there is no sun? What will happen children? Plants cannot do photosynthesis because solar energy will not be there. So food cannot be supplied from to the plants. Then plants cannot grow and we don't get any food from the plants, isn't it? Next, observe the pictures given below. How do these plants obtain their food? See, these are the plants children. Though plants like Drosera, Nepenthes, Utricularia prepare their own food, they depend on insects for nitrogen. These are called insectivorous plants. You will know about them in higher classes. Next, food of animals. Animals do not prepare their own food. They depend on plants and other animals for food. Therefore, animals are called heterotrophs. All animals do not eat the same type of food. Based on the food they eat, the animals are classified as follows. See, herbivore. Animals that eat only plants and plant products. Next is carnivore. Animals that eat other animals. Next is omnivore. Animals that eat both plants and animals. Next, with the help of these pictures, list out herbivore, carnivore and omnivore in the chart below. See children, they have given some of the animals here, animals and birds. We have to segregate by herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. Okay. First we will see herbivore. Which are the animals are coming here? Elephant, pigeon, parrot and rabbit. In the carnivore, lion, tiger and fox. In the omnivore, bear, dog and cat. Like this we have to segregate the animals given here. Okay. Next, fourth is living beings grow. How do the living beings grow? See, observe the pictures given below. Here baby is there, here one boy is there, then this is young generation. This is the plant, next it will become big plant, then it will become tree. See, this is the egg, then it will become cock and then chicken. Okay, these pictures show the growth of that particular organism. In every picture there is an increase in height and size. This is called as grow. Next, certain statements related to growth are given below. If the statements are correct, put right mark. If not, put into mark. Correct the incorrect statements and write. All organisms are small at the time of birth. Later, acquire definite height and size. It is correct now, children? Yes, you have to put it as a right mark. Next, growth takes place rapidly in 1 or 2 days. It is wrong. Growth takes place rapidly in many years. Okay. Plant growth is observed as its stem tip or the size of the stem. Okay, fifth point is living beings move. Observe these pictures. Which living characteristic do they indicate? See, this is the pictures they have given, children. Observe these pictures. Next we will read. Yes, all these are related to the movement. Movement is a living characteristics, especially of animals. See, here all are the moving, right? All the animals are moving here, including human beings, right? Movement of animals. Animals move from one place to another. They have special organs for this. Some animal names are given below. Write their organs of movement here. Man. Man means how we will walk, children? Through legs. Man, legs. Eagle, wings. Kangaroo, kangaroo also legs. Bat, wings. Okay. Next, why do animals move? Discuss the groups and write in the space given below. Animals move around in search of food, shelter and to escape from predators or enemies. Next, think. Cars and buses run on road. Hands in a clock move circularly. Rivers and streams flow. Do they have life? What is the difference between the movement of living beings and non-living beings, long-living things? Plants do not have organs for movement as in animals. As soil holds the root of plants, they cannot move from one place to another. Still, we can observe the following movements in plants. Roots grow towards water in the soil. Sunflower plant turning towards the sun. Do this. Keep a potted plant in a room. Let light pass in through a window. Observe it after some days. Observe the direction towards which the leaves have bent. Discuss with your friends. If plants had legs like you, what would have happened? Think, children. Next, sixth point is living beings excrete. Many activities takes place in the body of organisms. As a result, things which are unwanted for the body are also generated. These have to be thrown out of the body. If not, body gets affected. Animals throw out unwanted things of the body in the form of carbon dioxide, sweat, feces, and urine. They have special organs for this purpose. Plants also give out carbon dioxide during respiration. Dry leaf, stem, rooting parts, all these separate from the plants. They release excess water to the atmosphere through leaves. Next, do this. Take a potted plant, cover the plant with a plastic cover and tie it tightly at the stem portion. Keep it in the sunlight for 1 or 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours. Observe the plastic cover closely. Share your observation in the class. Okay children. Next is 7th point, living beings reproduce. See, observe the organisms and their young ones in the above pictures. See, here some of the pictures they have given. In this picture, young ones also it is there. Young ones of each organism resemble that respective organism which gave birth to them. The process of an organism giving birth to young ones which resemble it is called reproduction. Okay. Next, given below are certain statements related to reproduction. If the statements are correct, put right mark. If the statements are wrong, put into mark. See children, statement right or wrong, corrected statement. First one is organisms continue their generation by reproduction. Correct. It is right statement. Next one, due to reproduction, the other organisms in environment get food. This is also right statement children. Next, reproduction is seen only in animals. Is it children? No, it is a wrong statement. Reproduction is seen only in animals and plants. Okay, next statement. There will not be any danger in the environment by over reproduction of a single organisms. No, this is the wrong statement. There will be many danger in environment by over reproduction of a single organisms. Okay, next. Some animals carry out reproduction by laying eggs and some others by directly giving birth to young ones. See, this is the activity. List out the animals that lay eggs and those which directly give birth to young ones. Okay children, here chicken, fish, snake, pigeon. These are the animals which lay eggs. Next is man, dog, cat, cow. These are the living beings and animals which directly give birth to young ones. Okay. Next, plants reproduce through seeds and stems. The activity is list out the plants that reproduce through seeds and stems. Okay children. See, this is from the seeds: mango, groundnut, wheat, jackfruit. And this is sugarcane, rose, cactus, hibiscus. These are the products reproduced from the stem. Life cycle of a plant. Seed is an important part of reproduction in plants. Seeds developing from seeds is one of the wonders of nature. Some plants apart from seeds produce new plants through stem buds. You will learn more about them in higher classes. A life cycle of a plant producing seeds from a seed is given here. Observe this picture children. Seed or stem, bud. Okay, next it will become plant. Next it will become flower. Next unwrapped unripened fruits. Next it will become fruits. Okay, this is the cycle for a plant. Next, think children. Usually reproduction takes place by seeds in fruits. How is the reproduction in a coconut tree? Take the help of the teacher. Activity. Reproduction of plants is advantageous to animals including man in many ways. Discuss with your friends and list them. See, first one is reproduction provides food for other organisms in the environment. Next point is animals play an important role in maintaining the balance of the environment. Okay, next, do this yourself children. Collect seeds from plants in your neighborhood in the beginning of rainy season. Take fertile soil and make soil balls out of it. In each of the soil ball, insert a seed. When rain starts, plant them in the soil. Do this every year. In this way, some seeds you have put might grow very well in future. Okay. Next, 8th point is living beings respond to stimulus. When thorns prick our feet, we will feel pain. We have observed our body shivering in cold, snake hissing in self-defense, and buffaloes getting into water to cool off during excessive heat. Some insects bite us when we touch them. Animals shout. Like this, organisms respond in their own way. All these are the responses given by organisms to the surrounding stimulus. Living beings respond to the changes in their surrounding environment. Usually, they respond to touch, heat, cold, sound, and smell. They have special organs for these. Next, observe the pictures. Folding of leaves when touched in touch me not plant. Stinging of scorpion when some external thing touches it. Flower of sunflower plant turning towards the sun. These are the ways that organisms respond to stimuli. Next, think children. A calf jumping when it sees mother cow. Mother bird crying in distress when young ones are not found in the nest. A mother hen protecting its chicks either by covering them with wings or attacking the cat or eagle to protect the chicks. All these exhibit animal feelings. Think and list out the feelings of different organisms. Children, this is the activity for you. You have to think and write this. Next is 9th point. Living beings have lifespan. Organisms take birth, become adults, reproduce, become old and die at last. The period between birth and death of an organism is called lifespan. The average lifespan of some animals are given below. Observe this. Animals and its lifespan. Okay, this is an average lifespan of in years. Turtle lifespan is 150 years. Elephant, it is 70 years. Next, cow, it is 20 years. Eagle also 20 years. Man, 70 to 80 years. Okay. Based on the lifespan, plants are classified into annuals, biennials, and perennials. Understand it through the life picture, through the following pictures. See, annuals means plants which bear flower, produce fruits and die in a year or a season. See the examples, children. First is jowar, wheat, paddy, pumpkin, vegetables and cotton. Okay, next one is biennials. Plants which live up to 2 years or 2 seasons, produce flower, fruit and seeds and die. Okay, which are the vegetables here, children? Carrot, ginger, cabbage, sugarcane and beetroot. Next is perennials. Okay, plants which live for many years and keep producing flower, fruit and seeds. Example, mango, lemon, coconut, neem, jackfruit and areca nut. Next, write the uses of plants given below. Annuals. Annuals are used for foods, fodder for animals. Next is biennials. This is used for food and for commercial use. Next is perennials. This is used for equipment manufacturing and for commercial use. Apart from the lifespan, plants are classified based on the nature of seed, leaf as monocotyledonous and dicotyledonous plants. Do this experiment for your better understanding, children. Take ragi and groundnut seeds. Put them into 2 separate water filled glasses before going to sleep. Next day morning, drain the water. Press tightly the ragi and groundnut seeds with your hands. Share your experience. Monocotyledonous seed has only one cotyledon. Seed leaf. Example, jowar, ragi, wheat, paddy, millets. Dicotyledonous plant seed has 2 cotyledonous. Seed leaf. Example, horse gram, groundnut, red gram, Bengal gram and black gram. Do this, children. Collect monocotyledonous and dicotyledonous plants from your locality. Observe their leaf and root. Know the difference with the help of your teacher. Okay, you have learnt about the characteristics of living beings. Plants and animals are 2 important components of the environment, but nowadays their number is decreasing as a result of man's greediness. Protection of plants and animals is the need of the day. Why should we protect plants? We should protect plants for rain, for food and for future generations. Discuss with your friends about the methods of protecting plants. Importance of animal protection. Read the incident given below. Once in Borneo, there were too many flies. Insecticides were used to control them. All flies died. Lizards started eating the dead flies. As a result, the insecticides in the body of the flies entered the lizard's body. Their movement slowed down. Now, cats could easily hunt them. The insecticides which entered the body of cats through lizards turned poisonous for them and many cats died. As the number of cats decreased, the number of rats increased enormously. Because of this, plague disease erupted and caused the Death of many people. Government had to import cats from other countries. This incident conveys the importance of animal protection and balance of living beings in nature. Next, many more points about the importance of animal protection is given below. Read them. Animals play an important role in maintaining the environmental balance. Next, if animals destroyed, it affects other organisms as there will be scarcity of food. Next point, in the recent years, the government has taken measures to protect animals through national forests, wildlife sanctuaries and bird sanctuaries and reserved forests. Hunting is banned. Do this activity, children. List out the National Reserve Forest, wildlife sanctuaries and bird sanctuaries in Karnataka. First one is Bhadra Wildlife Sanctuary, Bhimghat Wildlife Sanctuary, Adi Chinchanagiri Peacock Sanctuary, Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary, Kapatagudda Wildlife Sanctuary, Mukambika Wildlife Sanctuary, Arabithittu Wildlife Sanctuary. You can write even more sanctuaries, children. The living world around us is a wonder. Knowing about the plants and animals, we should protect them. Then only the existing environment we see now will be available to the future generations. Remember always that if we protect nature, it will protect us, isn't it? Children, today we have completed reading of this lesson and textbook activities. In my next video, I am going to upload question answers, fill in the blanks, match the following and true or false. Okay, all the notes will be uploaded shortly. Keep watching my channel. For my effort, like, share and subscribe my channel, children. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.